Today I am here to drop what if Izuku and Ochako were like Blaze and Roxy, or are Blaze and Roxy in My Hero. And if you don't know who Blaze and Roxy are basically from the the Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Beast Morphers. And if you haven't watched this, you're not really missing out. Like, it's like, dog, for me, you were missing out. I'm sorry, but okay. So this story takes off, alright? Izuku Midoriya. The first one we're doing Izuku Midoriya and Inko Midoriya never wanted a child. So he's still gonna be quirkless like in the canon, and all the bullying is gonna happen. And also, I forgot to mention, like and subscribe, y'all. And this video isn't sponsored because it's really hard to get a sponsor. Really hard to get a sponsor, dog. Alright. Anyway. Anyway. So the bullying is gonna happen, but Inko would abuse my nigga, almost burning him alive. He was tortured and almost dead. He was at the brink of death, but his determination to become a hero wouldn't stop there. So he says, like, I'm gonna be until Inko, ne? So yeah, I'm gonna be like moving like where Ochaku's house is and how close it is to Deku's. It's probably gonna be like a few, like 20 minutes away from Deku's. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Minutes away from Deku's. 20 minutes away from Deku's. So yeah, basically. So also Araka is quirkless. You'll see why in a bit. Okay. So anyway, while Uraka and Izuku are getting bullied, so they would meet when they were getting bullied. They would be fascinated in the same stuff. So yeah, like, it's like that, dog. They were into the same stuff, and they got along really well. So like, they would become the best of friends. They would even become best friends. Like their best friendship was like bigger than Bakugo's then Deku's in the cannon. Like there would be like it would be like that. So yeah. So yeah, basically it's like that. They are homies. They are homies, dog. They homies like that. So yeah. So yeah. Until one day, Inko decided to sell Izuku to like these evil scientist dudes that also worked for like the whole Power Rangers. So they worked for like Morph X or like a oh yeah. So yeah, he was beat, experimented on, and the stuff punished for something he didn't do. He was muzzled. He wasn't even fed nicely. He was treated rough, man. He was treated like he was nothing. So yeah, basically in other words, Izuku was just a lab rat and everything. So yeah, Izuku now. Like the whole Power Ranger thing of Beast Morphers. But now we move on to Ochako Uraka. And she's also finna get bullied. As I mentioned earlier. And also Izuku and also so yeah. Yeah, so basically it's like that. So basically Uraka was like her parents were broke and they realized that it was too much to have a child. Like I'm sure they can't even afford the smallest things. Like they can't afford bullying or nothing. They can't afford to hire a lawyer. The court case lawyer. Not the other lawyer. If you're applicant, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Besides that, so yeah, it's been. So yeah, they decided that they were abusing this girl. That if she was dead, then that they wouldn't have to spend money on the child anymore. They thought. So anyway, they abused my girl Pink Cheeks. They abused her. By abuse, I mean abuse, dog. Like, abuse was taken to a whole nother level. So yeah, basically, they abused Uraka as well, and they decided that they were gonna sell her like deku for 70 bands. They were both getting sold for 70 bands, dog. 70 bands, alright. So yeah. So yeah, she's been sold like Deku, and she hasn't been abused like that, you know. She's been abused and abused and abused, man. She been abused like Deku, and they grew a close bond. Yeah. Anyway, they grew like a best friend bond. They were taken into the whole becoming a Power Ranger thing, and they are only like 14 years old at this point in time. So yeah. So yeah, basically it's been like that. After being taken into the whole become a Power Ranger thing. They were going to become Power Rangers as said, I think. For the whole Power Ranger thing, they were being taken in and they were damaged. Real bad, dog. They were damaged real bad. So basically, they did the morph sequence thing, and Evox like corrupted the morphing did like he did in the canon Power Rangers Beast Morphers, and made like them into avatars. Yeah, but they're human and all that. So basically, Evox made them. Damn. So yeah. So yeah, basically they were turned into avatars. Like now when I say avatar, I think of Avatar the Last Airbender. Whee! So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, basically it's like that. After like they were turned into avatars. They were turned into avatars. Like it wasn't this bad. Like it wasn't bad. So yeah. They were teleported, like they were in their suits. Like they didn't have a consciousness. So they didn't have consciousness and they attacked. Like heroes were sent to try and stop the duo. But they were already in their suits and they were like mindless, not thinking. Like they were mindless and not thinking. They were murdering everybody in that room.